This is Amber from Ryze-Up Magazine. I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada for LAS RAGEOUS, and today we have with us We Gave It Hell.
What's up? Howdy.
Introduce
I am Drew. I am the guitar player.
I'm Taylor. I play lead microphone.
I'm Parker. I play drums.
It's nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Can you tell us a bit about your band?
So what exactly did you want to know?
When did you guys form?
We started about 5 years ago. We're actually a Craigslist band, and we just kind of got together, and we've actually been kind of consistent with what we have now. But we started as a Craigslist band, just kind of doing metal and stuff like that. And actually, the reason why we're actually here.
Shit. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, dude.
We just kind of grinded it out. You know, we had a lot of material. We just kind of we put in the work. You know, for the first 2 years, we played just little bars, in front of like
Nobody.
one person. Yeah, one or two people.
It was tight.
We got him about how long ago?
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
5. I joined in 2011. That was almost 6 years ago at this point.
I was actually almost done with the band, and because we lost our lead singer, and them two are brothers. So then he's always seen, what his brother was up to with his band, and so he's like, I'll jump in, and just kind of went from there and just kind of kept consistent. Parker did a lot of the online presence and kind of boosted us up, getting us from one show to another, getting us connections and stuff like that, and just basically grinding it out, and just kind of at the same time evolving our music at the same time, and just trying to get in with a little niche here and there, and just straight hustling for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Great. What are you most excited about LAS RAGEOUS today?
Honestly, just to be a part of it. I think that just being here in general is fucking awesome. Like, I never thought I'd ever get to say that I'd play with Godsmack, so I think that that's pretty rad that we are opening for them, so that's really awesome.
I think it's going to be a cool opportunity for us to play in front of a lot of new people that we haven't played in front of before, and
people.
sharing the stage.
Nude people.
Yeah,
naked people. Naked people.
They're all going to be naked.
They're all going to be naked.
I'm stoked for the beef brisket they have outside. Stoked.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun day. We're excited.
Yeah.
What can new fans expect from your live shows?
Well, they can
energy.
whole lot of energy. I feel like everybody says that, but seriously, like I feel like we definitely bring a lot of energy.
I think a lot of the music is written and put in a way where you think the song's going to go a certain way, but it doesn't. There's a lot of weird transitions, a lot of cool synths and backtracks and stuff like that. A lot of 808s, a lot of big drops. So I think the fans that don't know who we are, when they listen to us, we're going to bring a lot of energy. We're going to bring just an onslaught of sound with a lot of just big, just heavy drops. And I think it'll actually really please a lot of people, from going from melodic to just extremely heavy. And I think the fans or the people that don't know who we are, I think we'll be able to surprise them today for sure.
Very cool. So do you guys have any upcoming releases, new albums that you'd like to share with us and the fans today?
Well, we did just put out a new song a week ago. Well, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, a week ago tomorrow. It's called Heretic. It's probably like the heaviest song we've ever put out ever, and it is.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's all over our. If you look us up, Facebook.
Facebook.
Facebook. YouTube.
Yeah, but we're really stoked on it, and after this show, we're kind of gonna go away for a little bit and work on some new music. We're gonna record a new album, and go from there.
I think it's gonna be completely different from. It's actually completely different from the music video that we just put out, because, like he said, it is our heaviest song, and so we're kind of into having people's expectations a certain way, and then when we drop something, it's just completely different from what, So we're trying to throw people off a little bit.
Trying to outdo ourselves.
Yeah.
And what would you say is your biggest musical influence, and why?
Should we just go down the line?
I guess, yeah, that's probably the best way to do this. You go first.
I think one of my biggest influences, at least today, is Deftones. Honestly, I didn't really get into them until probably about 5 years ago when I met this guy over here. but he was all about them.
Told you, G.
I started listening to them, and I got hooked. And there's someone that I really like the way that they groove. I like, Chino's voice is just incredible. It doesn't sound like anything else. So I'd say Deftones is probably my biggest influence at this point.
I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to musical influences. I feel like we all are. We all kind of bring like different things, different bands that we've grown up listening to or whatever. And so I think mine is probably two bands that are relatively small, but I've just I gravitated toward them. One of them is called Lower Than Atlantis, and the other one is called Don Broco. I just think that their music is ridiculously catchy, and it's probably some of the best straightforward rock music I've heard in a long time. But I mean, I listen to that, but then right now probably my favorite thing that I'm listening to is John Mayer's new album. If you haven't heard it yet, seriously, some of the sickest shit he's ever put out. So I would definitely say that John Mayer's a huge influence as well. So
I'm a weird one. I write the music, and I write very heavy music, but my biggest influences honestly are hip-hop producers. Call one, just to name one, Clams Casino, name another, Anatech. Very vibey, very kind of celestial sounding kind of music. Also, I listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar, classical music, and I'll dabble here and there with heavy music. But I think what's kind of crazy is to acknowledge how having something that I don't listen to, but writing it, but having influences that have no correlation with the music or the type of music that I play has such a huge effect, because I don't know what metal is, nowadays. These guys actually school me. They tell me about all these bands, and I'll check them out, and they're pretty cool. But I listen to, how many times have you listened to Clams Casino with me?
Every time
hundreds.
we're at your
Literally hundreds.
It just
He plays
sets
the
a vibe.
same
It's just no
playlist
lyrics.
over and over and over again.
All
I'm not
52
joking.
songs.
I've heard every single one hundreds of times at this
I would say
point.
thousands.
So I would say just kind of cloud hip-hop producers, and a lot of classical music, actually, realistically,
That's very cool.
and brazzers.
That's a big one. Big one in our
That's
band.
what I'm
Mention that one.
Any advice to your fans that are looking to go into the music industry?
I'd say just stick with it.
Do it.
Grind it
Seriously,
out.
if you're gonna go for it all the way or not at all, because I've been playing music since I was 13, and that was 10 years ago. And so for me, I just literally sticking with it, doing it every day, doing something musical all the time, and working your ass off to try and make sure that you
Write lyrics and stuff.
which I don't do anymore. So it's a big joke in our band that I just never write lyrics, and
You don't.
I do. But yeah, I'd say literally just stick with it for as long as possible, because if you want to make it happen, you got to work your ass off. And especially now, more so than ever, it's there's so many bands out there, and it's the market is almost oversaturated at this point. But you got to find a way to stick out amongst the crowd. You got to find a way to just keep going. Just
Be different.
Be different, and
Be different and commit, and it's I think what we've seen and we've talked about before. You have all these bands that come up, and they want to play this show, they want to do that, they want to get big soon and very fast, and if things don't work out right off the bat, they quit. They get up and like for us, we grind it out. Like I said, playing bars in front of one person, two people, and just grind it out after that, and everything just kind of falls into place slowly. But it's about the dedication more than anything. So if you want to start doing music, you got to understand that is your blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of money. A lot of money, patience, and it's just commitment. And you develop a system now. Now,
we have
It's
at
to
least
the-
6 people that show up to our shows. So we went from 1 to 0
2
to
is
6.
about 6.
So
It's-
it's
it'll
a
be
step up.
improving.
We're working
It's
on
to
it.
the
person
point-
a year
Yeah, one person a year.
comes to shows.
it's to the point where if I didn't do this, or these guys, I'm sure for you guys as well, if you didn't do this, what the hell else would you be doing? It would be weird to quit now.
Yeah.
Because this is all we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it.
So just commit and stick with it,
Yeah.
and don't write crappy music.
That helps.
Anything you'd like to say to your fans about your new releases and what to expect for 2017?
I would say check out our new single, Heretic. If you haven't heard it yet or seen the video, check it out on our YouTube channel. And yeah, just expect more music coming before the end of the year, and more shows, tours.
Have no expectation for our music.
That too. Also,
Don't expect anything.
Expect the unexpected.
Yes.
Covering Bieber songs.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna have a
it's
straight
tough,
cover album.
man.
It's real difficult
Like
out
I'm
here.
fat. I'm getting fat now, so like I can't. It's really hard to.
You can't go shirtless anymore.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why I'm just tattooing my body because I'm stupid.
But yeah, just expect new music, and yeah, come see us at a show. Thank you all so much for supporting us continually for as long as we've been a band. It means a lot.
Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to Rise Up. We are here to rise up, not to bring down. Thanks,
Hell
guys.
yeah.
You right?
Yep.
Thank you.
That's it.